Gentlemen, the female body is a complex maze of amazingness. A lovely labyrinth of parts and places that we as men are enthusiastic to explore. And so we poke, we pinch, and we pound, thinking that what we see in the movies is the way that she wants to be touched. The result is unsatisfied, sassy senorita. So today, gentlemen, in an attempt to help you satisfy your spicy senorita a little better, I'm going over 7 strange places she wants you to touch. Real quick before we get started, if the talk of sexy, seduction, sexiness offends you or your sensibilities, gentlemen, this video is definitely not going to be for you. I'll see you tomorrow. Before you leave, drop me one of those. For the rest of you who are ready to take your seduction game to the next level and aren't afraid to roll up your sleeves and get your hands a little dirty. Your skills in the super sexiness department, gentlemen, are gonna go from a 3 to an 11.5. Like we've said before, a woman's body, her sexuality is like a spicy sports car. You don't just hop in the seat, pop that baby into 4th gear and take off. You're gonna be stuttering and sputtering and you're going to ultimately stall. And this is how the majority of us go through life driving our spicy sports car. We hop in and stutter and sputter and ultimately stall. But if you learn how to hop in nice and slow, put that baby in 1st, ease it out. Yeah, now you're in 2nd. Look out, mama. 3rd, here we go. 4th, oh, you know it, baby. As you're driving, speeding all over town, of course you gotta avoid the potholes and the speed bumps like ED, aka erectile dysfunction. Gentlemen, the fact is this, that 52% of men over the age of 40 will experience some form of ED at some point in his life. But the worst thing about it is that 75% of those dudes who experience ED don't do anything about it. 75%! Gentlemen, this statistic is something that makes me so sad because treating your ED online, gentlemen, has never been easier with today's video sponsor, Roman. With Roman, you can handle everything online in a convenient, discreet manner. Getting started, gentlemen, has never been easier. Go to getroman.com/alpha to complete an online visit. If your doctor decides a treatment would be appropriate, they can prescribe genuine medication that can be delivered in discreet packaging right to your door. With free 2-day shipping. Guys, if you're experiencing any form of ED, you've got to hit that link down below and go and talk to a doctor. I know that tackling ED is tough, but with Roman, they make it so super simple and easy to connect with a doctor. The fact is this, you're amazing and you deserve to have a happy, healthy sex life and be able to drive your spicy sports car fast. Everybody knows about the 2 main erogenous zones, the boobs and the vagine. There's another erogenous zone, the mind, the brain, that you also need to stimulate. But we're going to talk about some other ones on the female body that are clinically proven to drive her loco. There was a study, my study, yeah, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Number 1 is ears. Gentlemen, ears, the earlobes. Do you even realize how damn sensitive those bad boys are? If you've ever had anybody like kissing on them and tugging on them with a little bit of nibble, gentlemen, you absolutely know. Ears and earlobes contain a ton of nerve endings that pulsate directly into like the sexy zone of the brain. That is also another scientific fact. Takeaway is don't neglect the ears, gentlemen. Little kisses, maybe a little lick, maybe a little nibble from time to time, right? And avoid the mouth and go right up the ear. She's gonna be like, my God, Brian! And then after a little nibbling there, you can move down to the 2nd zone that she wants your ass paying attention to, which is the neck. That lovely, long, super sexy neck. The neck is very sensitive to super light touching. Now, when we talk about touching these areas, gentlemen, you gotta make sure that it's light touching. It's nothing too forceful, not grabby, right? It's the subtle lightness that is so incredibly sexy and that drives her loco. So after you test out the ear a little bit, maybe move down with your hand or your mouth to her neck. But this is where I want to talk about hickeys. Do not leave a hickey on anybody's neck and do not let anybody leave one on yours. Gentlemen, there is nothing in this world that makes your ass look trashier than like when you got a hickey. You gotta stick and move. You don't want to hang out too long on one spot. Gentlemen, we're gonna go with number 3. We're gonna slide that hand right down to the lower back. Gentlemen, that lower back, the light touch on the lower back, putting your hands right there. After a long day, right, what I want you to do, it's an amazing move that works incredibly well. Oh, baby, I'm sorry you had a bad day. You're so beautiful and smart. Come here, let me just rub your shoulders. Oh, you're so tense. Oh, and she's like, yes, I am. Good, that feels good. Don't stop, right? And you start going down. But as you get closer to like the lower back, gentlemen, gently sort of massage there. What happens is not only does it feel amazing, it starts to stimulate blood flow in the lower region. The fourth place that she wants you touching, but she doesn't even know that she wants you to touch, is her head. The reason is because your scalp is very sensitive to super soft, light touches, right? And so when you're in the mood, when you're just like playing around, gentlemen, a little stroke through the hair, a little caress of the back of the neck, the back of the head, look out. Go in gently, grab the back of the head, pull her in. Yes, exactly. It's a double whammy because the fifth one is actually lips. Lips have 100 times more nerve endings than our fingers, all right? So lips are, once again, one of those areas that you should pay the most attention to. The biggest complaints that our ladies have with us is that we kind of forget about like kissing, right? The reason why kissing feels good is because of all the nerve endings in our lips, right? And so you want to make sure you spend time, not only like with your mouth on her mouth, but you can actually like touch her lower lip very lightly. Light, like a feather, not like you're grabbing it, right? Nobody wants to be manhandled. I'm talking light little touch, little kiss. Yeah, gentlemen, I'm telling you, do not forget about the lips. Sixth strange place that she wants you to touch are her feet. Gentlemen, I know. Now, if they're stinky, if she has like stinky feet, this one, don't worry about. Assuming her feet are fresh like daisies, right? And super soft and delicious. Well, here's the deal, gentlemen. Next time she's like, I'm so tired, right? Just grab those feet gently, though, and start giving her a little bit of a foot massage. Start at the pads, right? Nice and slow, working down the feet. With feet, the touching should be a little more firm and forceful. Nothing too light, or else she's going to be jumping and laughing, and you're going to tickle the shit out of her. Gentlemen, nice, firm, strong, because you are both firm and strong at this point. If you want to take your foot massage game to the next level, gentlemen, what I'd recommend is a little hand lotion, but here's the thing. When you squirt it out, you gotta warm it up, right? Go like this. You gotta heat it up before just grabbing her feet because she'll freak out because it's super freaking cold. And last but certainly not least, the seventh place that she wants you touching that you're not touching enough of is her inner thigh. Gentlemen, they're not only soft, they are buttery and begging to be touched. Caressing, touching, or kissing the inner thigh, gentlemen, is one of those wild things, right? As in, like, she's gonna turn into a freaking wild thing when you start touching it. If you're going downtown to hang out for a little bit, right? Before you get downtown, you might want to make a pit stop, right? Little side action. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. And that's it, gentlemen. 7 super sexy places that a woman wants you to touch that will drive her abso-freaking-lutely crazy. I wanted to do this video because I know that if you are a frequent watcher of the movies, porn, you might be under the impression that there are only 2 areas of a woman's body that you need to pay attention to. And honestly, if you want to be a conscientious partner, you got to take your time. It's all about warming the engine up before you start tearing around town.